All right, it is time for another account update. And with the markets going crazy, I mean, the markets officially in bear market territory. The question is, how are my accounts doing? And yes, I know. I haven't been doing an account update in a while because it has been really, really busy for me. So look at this. I had a few trips going on. So in May, I went to Germany. We had our mastermind meeting there. And then also visited family. So I visited my brother in Leipzig. I visited my brother in Zurich. I visited my parents in Hagen. I visited Munich. So it has been a 29-day trip. Then when I came back, I went to Long Beach with my daughter Vivian for a sailing regatta. And yes, here's what we did. We drove the whole thing and made a road trip out of this. So it was a total of 3,547 miles. And then just after we got back, Vivian and I went to Germany for another 16 days. So as you can see, I just got back in August and pretty much have been gone for 2.5 months. So this is why it has been super busy. But the question is, how are the account updates doing? And as you know, usually I'm doing the account updates once a month. But what is better than one account update? It is three account updates in once. And that's what we're doing right now. So we are catching up. I really was convinced that I already did my May, but then right now, when I was preparing this for you, I realized I didn't even update you of what was happening in May. So it is definitely time to catch up. And as I said, with these markets being absolutely crazy, how has this affected my accounts where I'm trading the wheel strategy? Well, let's dive right in and take a look. So again, very, very brief recap for those of you who are watching it here for the first time. I'm trading an account. I started doing this in January 11, 2021. So I put $250,000 in cash into an account, turned this into a margin account. So therefore, at 500,000 buying power. And I've been doing a bunch of these updates. This is already update number 21 here. And you can watch these previous updates where you see of what happened here in 2021 based on the $250,000 in cash or the $500,000 in margin. I realized $188,000 in profit, so just a little bit over. So that went really well. But this when I also realized that commissions and fees were killing me on my Tastyworks account. So I chose to change to Tradier, where I had massive savings. And if you want to have the detailed explanation of why that is, there's a video here in the playlist. It was in January, so take a look at the December update. In the December update, I talked about all of this in detail. However, my strategy is to basically just unwind any positions in the old account from 2021. I will not enter any new positions unless I can sell calls against existing positions, get called away, or fly rescue missions. And we'll talk more about this in this update here. And then I also, in January 2022, put $250,000 into a Tradier account. That's a different brokerage. Used a margin account here as well. So I was trading, or I am trading, $500,000 account. And as I'm freeing up positions from the Tastyworks account number one from 2021, I'm moving this back into my checking account, and this is my plan here. So 2022 trading, super brief recap. January, the Tastyworks account, I was just managing positions, so $5,000 there. $24,000 in the Tradier account. Here you see February, March, April, and that's pretty much where we stopped. So we gotta pick up here now of what happened in May, June, and July with all the craziness in the markets and all my traveling going on here. So let's dive right in. And again, if you want to see any of the previous updates, they should be there in this playlist, and you can take a look at these to get a detailed recap of these individual months. All right. So hopping over and looking into the April, these are the April trades. We talked about this, so we got to move on to the May trades. So May still fairly active for me. And again, considering that this is where going back here to the S&P. So right here is May. I mean, we have been down for the year pretty significantly. So if you look from the high in January to the end of May, let's go to the end of May. Where's the end of May? somewhere around here, we see that the markets were down 14%, but May overall has been good to me. As you can see, I traded a total of one, two, three, four, five, six, seven symbols. So this here is BX, Blackstone, Caterpillar, Hawk, Harley Davidson, MT. Can't remember what that is. Doesn't really matter because you see, I'm just looking at charts. I was trading Nvidia, Visa, and Wells Fargo for a total of 21,557. So if we hop over here and plug the numbers in here into May, then in the Tastyworks account, not in much going on here. I was just managing these existing positions and there wasn't much to manage here in May. So in the Tastyworks account, the May profits are whopping $0. In the Tradier account, the May profits 21,556 and 78. And again, the detailed, the not the detailed trades, but the symbols that I was trading is BX, Caterpillar, Hawk, MT, NVDA, Nvidia, Visa, and Wells Fargo. And I'm trading all of this with the wheel strategy. And if you're new to this channel and would like to know more about the wheel strategy, I'll link to a video in the description and also in the comments so you can take a look at this of what exactly I'm doing here. And we're also doing right now a daily market update. And in these daily market updates, when you subscribe to the channel, hint, hint, then you'll see exactly the trades that we are taking. All right. So let's go back and see what is happening here. So now that we have May wrapped up, we need to take a look at June. And again, June for me, super busy. So as you can see, June, first I was in Long Beach, road trip with my daughter Vivian. And on a road trip, you see, usually it's possible for me to trade, but on road trips, I prefer not to trade, especially when I'm on the West Coast where you have to get up early in the morning, like at 6 o'clock or something ungodly like this to trade. So I took it here super easy. Also, looking at the overall markets and knowing that at this point, so looking into June, we made new lows for the year, right? So at that point, the market was actually down 24% in the S&P, 25%. And just looking at this and looking at a weekly chart, I actually told our mastermind members, you know what? It actually can happen as we were going into June here that we could drop down all the way to 3,400. So when trading the wheel strategy, this is where you want to be a little bit careful. At least that's what I chose. So in June, going into June, I was trading a little bit cautiously, was anyhow trading light because of the traveling. So let's see what happened here in June. So let's hop over here, take a look at the trades in June. And as you can see, super light. Let me just move this over here. So just a few symbols that I traded. Still Budweiser, BDX, Hawk, Harley Davidson, MasterCard, NVIDIA, and Visa. But as you can see, $4,520. So not as much as in May. But hey, for trading likely and for the market by now being down, what, 25% for the year, can't complain. I mean, for me, better make some money than losing money, isn't it? So I'm absolutely okay with this, also knowing that I was on vacation. So looking at the summary, and this is where again, right now you're getting 3 account updates in one. So in June, nothing going on in the Tastyworks account where I'm just managing the existing positions. In the Tradier account, the June profits $4,520. All right. Now, what's happening in July? July for me, super busy. Hold on, this is where we need to go here. Again, traveling, and this is where in July, as you can see, I was heavily traveling with my daughter here, and then we went to Germany again, visiting family. And yes, my brother actually has become a father during this time, so that was super exciting. Anyhow, how did this affect my trading? And let's take a quick look at what the markets have been doing in July. And we are on a weekly chart here. Let's actually hop over onto a daily chart. And you see, in July, markets have been doing fairly well for me personally. I didn't trust it. I thought that this might be a bear market trap or bull market trap or whatever you call it, a trap, right? And that we still might head down towards 3,400. So I was very, very lightly trading. How does this affect my trading here and what happened in July? So looking at the July trades, only very, very few trades. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trades. That's all I did in July. And you see, rather small position size here. This is because I was still cautious of seeing what's happening, especially going into the Fed meeting with all the inflation talk, all the interest rates, was able to still make $1,500. So obviously not as good as May, but hey, I'm okay with this because I love enjoying life, not only being glued to the computer. And again, making money is always better than losing money, isn't it? Okay. So I also did a few things in July here in the Tastyworks account. So let's hop over there into the Tastyworks account. And this is where I entered a few spread trades. So I entered a few bull call spreads, as you can see. And if you're looking here at everything that happened between May 1st and end of July, see not a whole lot going on. Most of the action, as you can see here, entered a few things in June and then in July. So a total of $2,910. Again, just managing the existing positions. So let's hop over here, plug it in, and again, for the Tastyworks account where I'm just managing the existing positions, made $2,910. Again, can't complain. Better than losing money, isn't it? And on the Tradier account, $1,489. So now the question is, where do I stand for the year, especially with these lighter months of trading where I haven't made $10,000, $15,000, or $20,000, where combined here I made around $6,000 during these months where I was on the road a lot. Well, let's take a look at what the year-to-date summary is thus far. And here we see all the symbols that I've traded. And on the left-hand side, we see the different months. So January, almost $25,000. February, $16,000. March, $22,000. April, $10,300. May, $21,000. June, the light trading, $4,500. July, $1,489, so less than $1,500. So if we add it all up and the symbols that I've traded, AMAT, Boeing, Bank of America, BDX, Budweiser, Blackstone, Caterpillar, CLF, CWH, Camping World, you see that I am at $101,177.04. Now, based on the, let's actually hop over here. So year to date, and this would be until June 30th, for Tastyworks, the realized profits in that account, $14,207, and the realized profits in the Tradier account, just over $101,000 based on the $250,000 that I put in there in January in cash. That's 40%. That's almost 41%. And I'm very, very happy with these results because I thought I let it see. I wanted to make 60% per year. So my goal was to make $150,000 with trading. So right now, in order to achieve my $150,000 over the next few months in August, September, October, November, December, over the next 5 months, I would have to make just shy of $50,000, which is a little bit less than $10,000 per month. And I'm very, very confident that I will achieve my goal. So honestly, for me, I'm a little bit ahead of my goal, even though it seemed that June and July were a little bit lighter. I mean, I already had a really phenomenal January, February, March, April, and May, and this is why I knew that I could trade a little bit lighter here. So this is where we stand here with these two accounts, and that's where I stand. And again, just considering that overall the markets, I mean, we have been bouncing back here a little bit. But if you look at where we stood at the beginning of the year, then we know that during this time, the S&P actually moved down 25%. Right now, we're still down 14%. Let's see where we stand for the year. And yes, we are still down 13.3% for the year. in the Nasdaq, it's actually probably worse. Yeah, we are still down 19%. And most of the stocks, if you look at them, again, if you look at the symbols here, you might see that these are kind of Nasdaq stocks. So it's a little bit of both, definitely value stocks that I'm trading here. But this is why I'm very happy with my performance and with what's happening in the account. And a little bit over $100,000 in a market like this that honestly, I mean, let's be fair, it is not very easy to trade in it. So this is why I'm very happy. So stay tuned. If you would like to know more about the wheel strategy, I'll link to a video in the description. If you would like to see how I'm trading it on a daily basis, subscribe to the channel. If you found this video helpful, click on like, and then I'll link to a few videos here. Right now, they probably pop up here on the screen. Let's do this so that they pop up right here. Take a look at these videos to learn more about how I trade, and I will see you very soon. See you over there.